Hi guys, and welcome to this hangout about gaming stuff. Yeah, games from the past, games that we are addicted to, and what we liked about them, and what kept us playing them, basically. So, I'm joined by Sammy Falagar. So, Sammy,
Hail to thee.
hello.
Hello, I am Falagar.
Okie dokie. So, it was very hard today, guys, to find a topic and just in general what to do because we really wanted to do something. But
Mm.
ESO,
This
the
came,
game, yeah,
mention who it came from too. Came from Dean.
yeah. This topic came from Dean of
Yeah.
DVD
So
and Dean of the
shout out to you.
and Dean of Gaming. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really wanted to play ESO, but unfortunately the servers are like offline, the US servers. So that means we can't do stuff. I got the message, but it's not important. So Sammy, what are your games? That you are addicted to, and your favorite
Okay.
games, like that you really really wanted to play like a lot.
Okay. Well, from my past, there was like games like Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar, Ultima Underworld 1, Stygian Abyss, Ultima Underworld 2, Labyrinth of Worlds, and a Might and Magic series, starting with the third one and the fourth and then fifth, which was Clouds of Xene, Dark Side of Xene, and put together was the World of Xene, and then of course the Mandate of Heaven, which is number 6 and number 7 for Blood and Honor, and then 8 Dave the Destroyer.
Wow.
But but then the ones and then of course I got into the Elder Scrolls. I think it was in like 94 and 95, something like that. 94 and 95. I can't remember when Elder Scrolls. I think it was actually 95 or 96 when Daggerfall came out, which is Elder Scrolls 2, the first one being Arena. And then I jumped to Oblivion, and then Oblivion, then jumped backwards to Morrowind, and then now Skyrim, and then of course ESO, which we're unable to play because the servers are down. So the game that has me super hooked, of course, currently is games like Skyrim, and I'm super stoked for Skyrim Special Edition, and even more current than that right now, I'm playing Fallout 4, and I have all the DLC for it, and then when Nuka World comes out on the 30th, so that's in like 8 days, Nuka World, I get to download that for free. Otherwise, it's $24.99, but I get it free, as well as all the previous DLC, which I already have installed, Automatron, Far Harbor, Vault-Tec, and Contraptions, and all that. So you
Oh,
get to build
that's
your own vault.
awesome.
I have it all, and I'm playing it right now, and I have like a 4-hour session from last night that I have to upload, and still one from 2 days ago, that one part, which is about 45 minutes long, that I still have to upload, and I do want to play it again today.
Oh, Sammy, by the way, I'm not, on the screen when you're talking, right? I'm just
Oh,
checking. I'm just checking.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. Now you're not on the screen.
Oh, I
I was
was
talking.
on the screen the
Yeah,
whole time.
yeah, you're on the screen. It's okay.
Oh, damn it.
But nothing to worry about. You are absolutely gorgeous. Trust me. Trust me. So it's all good.
Oh,
But yeah, I took you
okay.
off. So because I'm talking still, so it's like my symbol. The logo you made for me. So quick shout out too on my Falagar channel. That symbol you see right there, the icon thing, is Gary's design, and then the one on my uh, Archmage Falagar channel is also by her design as well. So
Thank you, Sammy. I just don't want to be on the screen, as you
no,
know,
oh yeah,
when I'm not talking, yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, so that's like all Bethesda titles, you can say, like mostly Bethesda. Uh, Fallout, Skyrim. That's interesting. They make good games, and they also had like a game, by the way, from maybe 2, 3 years ago. I totally forgot the name of it, but kind of went by. It was, I think, third person with the warriors, and Lucy Lawless actually voiced
Oh
one of the characters. And I
wow,
did play that, but it was like so long ago I totally forgot about the name of the game. Really have to check, but it was kind of like
damn.
RPG action game. You really have to check it out if you haven't. It was kind of famous at the time, but I don't know what the heck happened to it. Like people forgot about it. It was AAA, game. It was a big game. It was not like an indie game or anything like that. So they
What
have
what
to
system was it
revisit.
for?
I think all systems, or at least most systems, PC for sure, Xbox 360
It's a
maybe, and
360 game.
PS3.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be on all three. I have to check. But anyway, so my games that I'm
Yeah.
addicted to, you can't say. I mean, I can't say that I'm exactly addicted, but Uncharted is my number one game that I can come back to
Wow.
it and play it and try it.
Wow.
I'm playing, the multiplayer still on Uncharted 4, and I'm still having a lot of fun with it as long as I have somebody to play it with. I'm playing it myself, but it's always more interesting with a partner. We can shoot things together and all of that.
Yeah.
So I have a Bulgarian buddy for this.
Yeah.
And a game that really got me hooked is Destiny, for
Yeah.
some reason.
Have to play that. Hopefully, it comes out on PC.
Yeah, it's on Xbox as well. And like the final expansion is about to come out. It's going
Oh.
to cost about like $20, but since I have the expansions that are right now, the Taken King, that are more like continuation of the game, I haven't still even finished that yet. So I'm just going to stick with what I have until I at least go through all the stuff.
Right.
And right now I'm level 33.
Wow. Level 30.
Yeah, but I
That's
think that
incredible.
they're just up to level 40, so it's not like a big deal or something.
Mm.
Yeah. So Destiny is very interesting because you have amazing graphics, very cool gameplay, and I'm actually finally accurate. If you saw my last gameplays of that, I kill like everybody. Like
Wow.
I don't want to say like a total badass, but yeah.
It's the latest one that you have out, the latest Destiny? Because
Yeah.
I've yet to see that. Okay.
Yeah, the latest one, and I think the previous. If at least I have one stream and one gameplay video at least.
Okay. Yeah, the
That's
stream
how
one I
cool
think is
Match
about a
is.
couple hours long, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I've yet to see that.
yeah. So I can definitely get super hooked on Destiny, and I figured out that to buy a physical copy of a game here in Bulgaria is a lot cheaper. If you buy it
Oh.
like second hand, than to buy whatever promotion you see on the PS4, store. It's a lot
Yeah.
better if you buy the game physically. You can buy it cheaper like that most of the time. So
Right.
that's what I did. So now I have two physical copies, one of
Wow.
Uncharted and one of Destiny. And those are the games that I'm hooked on and that I love. And of course, later on down the line, I'm going to get the Uncharted collection, the Nathan Drake collection, when that drops
Wow.
as well. So I can have all Uncharted games and be very happy about it. And the other games like, Assassin's Creed 3 that nobody likes, but I really, really love. 3
Now,
especially.
is that available on PC?
Of course, yeah. All
Okay.
Assassin's Creed games are.
Okay.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 is amazing, Sammy. I mean, colonial times, he's half Indian, half, American, and it's very cool with the bow. You get to climb trees, to hunt animals. It really has a bit of RPG taste in it, and I think you can upgrade your costume, but I'm not sure. I mean, you can add some stuff to it. Really not sure about that because I've played every Assassin's Creed game since the beginning. So in one games you can add things to your costumes. In some you can. I'm not really sure about that. But it's a really cool game because you can actually kill like 50 people, like 50 soldiers, 20, 50 soldiers, and just leave them on the streets, just like bodies, like laying
Yeah,
down.
I like
That's
that.
the only Assassin's Creed game that I can really do that easily and not really worry about how stiff the combat is. I really like the
Yeah.
combat.
Now, it's all available on Steam or Origin
Uh,
or a Ubisoft site. The same place where I got the what was it? Splinter Cell. I got that for free, and I have some Ubisoft. What is it called? Uplay or something like that. Ubiplay.
yeah, that's like a Steam client, but you can also, I think, get it on G2A and just let me check what they have.
And
Oh,
see if it's for Steam on G2A.
all right.
Probably.
So Assassin's Creed. Just a second, because there are so many Assassin's Creed games.
Sure.
and it's interesting to see what is going to come out even.
Mm.
Assassin's Creed 3? Wow, there's some DLCs here also.
Wow.
Okay. I'm not seeing the full game. Okay, so Assassin's Creed. Just wait. Have to check. I see only a Russian city key. That's not good. The Russian city key is like $3, but
It's gonna
there
be in
must be
Russian.
something else. Yeah, and yeah, it is in Russian, so that's not good. Not for me, not for
No,
you.
not for me.
Yeah. By the way, when I was on my vacation, there was like ton of Russians. They just love our sea,
Wow,
apparently.
ton of Russians, eh?
Yeah. Okay, I found it. So it's exactly $4.98 on
Wow.
G2A.
On G2A. And but for what? Is it for Steam or is it for the thing?
Uplay. It's
Oh,
for
you play.
Uplay.
Oh, you play.
Yeah.
Okay, but still the same thing.
Yeah, you can still activate it in Uplay, like Kingdoms of
Like Steam.
Amalur.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that game. Okay, so let's continue forward. I mean, some other cool games that you can
Oh,
think
thank
of,
you.
Sammy.
You sent it to me. Okay, great. Thank you
Yeah,
for that.
no problem.
Okay. Okay. Let me think here. Other games. They kind of have me hooked. Okay. Well, I said Skyrim. Well, previous to that would be, of course, Oblivion. I don't want to say Morrowind had me hooked like Skyrim or Oblivion, but it was still one I absolutely enjoyed playing. I like how that had like an old school kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons type feel to it. Like in the old days, like the old pen and paper, with the dice, whether you hit them, not according to whether you're like in distance of them and then you hit them physically hit them, but more of like you can be point blank and be swinging your sword, you could still miss because there's off camera dice rolls and you could still miss, and there's crit hits. So I did like that. It was a classic feel, kind of like how it was in the days of like the Might and Magic games, and then even the Ultima Underworld, same thing.
Well, the gameplay in Skyrim is not. I mean, the fighting, everybody knows that is very, very bad. I mean, you can't hit
Really?
anything.
Oh,
You
I
don't
hit
feel the
very good.
impacts at all. I mean,
Really?
yeah, I mean,
Oh.
comparing to everything else, like a game
Hmm.
like The Witcher, you hit somebody, you feel that you're actually hitting them. The fighting is much more dynamic,
Wow.
and in Skyrim, it's just like
Because
like.
I'm currently playing Witcher, and I don't know. For me, it's the same. I don't notice anything different. But that's just me, and maybe that's a good thing. I can maybe because I suspend my disbelief so well that I don't notice anything. Like when I swing my sword, because sometimes I do use daggers and I do switch. I do use a sword actually, even though I'm a mage. I try to stick to like enchanted blades and stuff like that because being a mage and all, like I use what was it called? What was it called? Not Dawnstar. Hold on. Dawnbreaker. Okay, I got that sword from Meridia. It's a Daedric quest, and it specializes in killing undead. And I still use it, and it has flame damage to it. And I didn't notice anything. Like when I hit something, they kind of like they move. I mean, for me in any case. But maybe because I'm like I don't want. I guess like less picky or like I said, I really suspend my disbelief, so I couldn't notice anything. It seemed like no different than like for me in any case, like with Witcher or like even with Fallout. Sometimes I go up close and I hit with like a baton or something like that. I don't notice any issues, but like again, that just might be me.
Well, Sammy, I'm going to like make it more clear to you, how
Oh sure, okay.
how people are seeing this and me, because I personally was coming from more action background of playing games, and when I played the first time Skyrim, and that was like the second RPG that I ever played. The first one was Kingdoms of
Kingdoms.
Amalur.
Yep.
Kingdoms was a lot more dynamic with the
Wow.
with the
I loved
gameplay and
it.
the
I still
backgrounds,
love it.
yeah, and the fighting and all of that. It was much more like an action game than an RPG in terms of the fighting style. and physics and all of that. And when I played Skyrim, you can immediately feel that it's much more
Wow.
like stiff, like you don't get any
Really?
feedback when you hit something. It's not very accurate.
Wow.
You just swing the sword like this without any, you
Wow.
know, technique given to it. And when you play The Witcher, they made it like to, I mean, they made it to be a sword fight as much as possible. You know, you feel the how he hits. He moves like very quickly. It's not slow. You know, so maybe I mean it's super awesome that you like it and you don't notice anything that's annoying about it, let's say. But you can just see honest trailers, honest game trailers. You know, that channel on YouTube. They're
Okay, I should check that out.
doing. Yeah, they explain exactly that. They show what I mean actually, because everybody saw that and noticed that. So you can see that at least, because it's very funny how they show it and they explain it very well. What's the problem, according to them, of course.
If you thought that's bad, then like the way the contact is then when swinging a sword in like Skyrim and Oblivion, well, then you're not gonna like Ultima Underworld, like those games back in like the early mid '90s. Like Ultima Underworld, that's real bad. Then it like if I wasn't bothered by those games, then this is not gonna bother me at all. And I play games like Brogue.
Oh no.
Yeah. See, so
no.
If a guy like if you know that I play games like Brogue, or or games like it, like Enchanted Cave and what is it, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, which is also like a Brogue-like game, just maybe slightly better graphics, but it's still bad. It's like 8-bit graphics, like worse. I'm not going to be bothered by that in Skyrim or Oblivion, because you said the same thing about Oblivion, where it felt floaty. But I'm trying to. I'm moving around it.
Floaty is a good word actually to describe it. Yeah.
But I guess it's just I'm not bothered by it. It didn't bother me. I couldn't notice it because I guess I'm used to games like that because it's still a game after all. It's not real life. So and I know it's odd because I'm a mage and I use a lot of spells, but then lately too I've been using like melee ever since I got Dawnbreaker. So I'm still I'm absolutely fine with that. But again,
I understand, Sammy. I understand you. Well, although it's very funny, so you should see that at least.
Okay, maybe you can share that with me too, so I can just check it out.
Yeah, I'm going to find it. Yeah, no problem. They do like honest trailers for almost all games, so it's not only that. I mean, every game can be, they can find something to do a parody of in any case. But to me, when I was younger, because that was like, I mean, Skyrim was like, I don't know how many years now ago. I like
2006 or 2007, something like that.
What? No,
like 10 years ago.
No, that's impossible.
I thought it was 2007. Let's find out. Or 2006. Let me see. Oblivion, right? Yeah.
Oh no, Skyrim.
Oh, Skyrim. Oh, 2011. 2011. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
so many years.
11/11/11.
Okay, so.
Can't forget that date.
Damn it. Time flies. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean that, when I first started to play, RPGs, my thoughts were like, oh yeah, why I even bother, because RPGs are so slow, have to talk to this guy, have to talk to the other guy, and I'm just so annoyed already. But,
Wow.
Skyrim and Kingdoms really like, you can say that I really, really like them, and I got used to the conversations were not annoying. I understood the inventory system, so I totally managed. I really enjoyed them, and I finished them both. And also, I tried Two Worlds, the last part, and I kind of like that too, but it was a bit more confusing in some parts, and it was kind of buggy to me, so I just had to leave it. It was kind of buggy, yeah, but I did like Two Worlds and the armor. I mean, I love that aspect of gathering armor and making new armor, so I really, really like that. I like the feeling of Two Worlds, so yeah, if there's like two worlds, three or something, I'm really
Which I think they're
like,
working on that.
I'm all up for that. It's going to be very
Mm.
interesting. So I think that something like between action game and RPG game in terms of gameplay is going to be very, very good. That combination of more dynamic movements and that stiffness, and maybe, if they get better action and not action, sorry, voice acting and so on. Oh, hi, Dean.
And dear
Hey
God, he
Gary,
has come.
Sam.
Sir, how are you, Dean?
I
You're
just got home.
joined by Dean
I
of
was brought
Gaming.
by a lawnmower. My lawnmower died. The
Your
grass is
Oh,
lawnmower died.
grass is getting high, but I got a
ah,
riding one. I got a riding one, so
ah, oh,
life will be easier. Now the kids are going to fight over it. I'm happy with that. If I get the kids to mow the lawn, I'm ahead of the game.
okay.
okay, yeah.
So you guys are talking about video games that were or are addicting for you when you were either
Yeah,
younger or now.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
games now that have. Yep.
Which ones have you
Your
mentioned?
topic.
Which ones did you guys mention?
Well, for me, Uncharted, all the parts, and for Sammy mostly, but Bethesda games, Skyrim and Fallout, and
Cool.
also for me, Assassin's Creed 3, and now No
Yeah.
Man's Sky, just for the time that I've played it, but I'm going to leave it, actually.
That one looks really addicting. There's supposed to be like a huge universe you can explore and galaxies, and
Wow.
that looks really
Well,
good. It looks
well,
really
not
good.
exactly. Unfortunately, not exactly, because everything is
Oh, no.
repeating itself, and you're doing the
Oh.
same stuff over and over again, and all the planets. Sometimes you're going to get like almost the same planet, so there is nothing like they advertised. So people are
That's too bad.
outraged.
That's too bad. It looked like it had a lot of promise. It looked exciting.
Yeah,
That's only for the PlayStation, right? That one? Yeah.
NPC.
And PC. Okay. You play it on the
NPC.
PC then normally?
Yeah,
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah, I have not played too many PC games because we have like 4 PCs in the house, but all the kids
Wow.
always play them. So, and I have a room that's set up really for video games. So I just play the video game. I'll tell you the first game I was ever really addicted to. Um, this is going to date me, but that's all right. Was Pong.
Oh yes.
But
Pong.
but the game, not the one you're thinking of, where it's just this was a 4-player, and there was like a front and a back paddle, just a little line on the screen, and it was in a bar, so we used to drink while we were doing it, and then it was like 4 people could sit around this thing, and you put your drinks on it, and it was pretty intense. You could put spin on it and everything, and that was the first game that really got my attention. Then the next one I remember was on the NES, which was Duck Hunt. It came with it. It had the little gun that you aim at the screen, and you had to shoot the ducks in the air. That was addicting because it was simple. And I guess sometimes a simple game is addicting because you can pick it up any time. You don't have to invest a lot of time in it. Play for 10 minutes and put it down. So I went back to it a lot. Now, Sam, I've never played as many hours I've played on this game, Overwatch.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Tell us, yeah.
I have logged 290
Whoa.
hours
What?
in about 2 months.
I am proud of you. Oh.
Wow.
And the thing I like about it is it's a team-based shooter, essentially. But if you're a fan of, I know you guys both are, if you're a fan of like superhero type things, it's got that sort of an element to it. It's not that the characters are superheroes. They call them heroes, but they each have their own personalities, and they each have like unique guns, unlimited ammo, all of them.
Yeah.
And they each have a costume of sorts. So
That mariachi one, and I've seen a few of your.
You've seen
more
a
than
few
a
of them,
few.
right?
Yeah.
Like
of your Overwatch
McCree
Let's Plays.
Like McCree is a typical American cowboy.
Mm.
So he's got the cowboy hat, the
Red,
big
white, and
belt
blue
buckle,
poncho.
the
Yeah.
6-shooter, like a poncho over his.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's another one that's a typical. He's called Soldier 76. I don't know why he's called that, but he's got a visor. Something happened to his eyes. I don't know exactly what, but he's got a visor, and when he activates the visor, he can't miss. So it's like a special heat or ultimate they call it. When you build up so many points, you get those by as time goes on, you get it. But also if you're more active, you build up the points faster. So if you're shooting people, you're getting hits on them. There's places to heal, but the whole thing has a sense of.
I know there's a guy that creates turrets.
There's a guy that creates turrets.
Turrets well, and also a thing where this was like the last two where she can put like a proximity thing. So if she's sniping and someone tries to sneak up behind her,
yeah, she gets a sensor. Yeah, that's exactly right. And not only that, but it does damage. It's pretty cool. And the nice thing about them, the games only last like 15 or 20 minutes a piece, and then you go right into another one, and it only takes like 10 seconds for the next game to start. Yeah. So sometimes you get on a team of people that are pretty good, and you stay with them from game to game to game. Sometimes someone will drop off, and someone else will come in. But you can also invite people that you know to join your team. So if you've had a good experience with other people, of course you can talk to them on the headset like you can in just about any game these days. So you do build up friendships, and you do build up camaraderies where certain people are only good at certain characters. I'm only good at a handful, but there's 22 characters. I'm good at about 6. That's pretty good.
Wow. It is.
I can be a little bit flexible if somebody else, like if I want to be this guy Hanzo who shoots a bow and arrow, which is really cool. But if say you played Sam and you said, well, I really need to be Hanzo, I'm not good at anybody else. I could do that. No problem. I'll be somebody else.
What this kind of reminds me of actually is like those fighter games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, but for shooters.
A little bit like that.
Because you pick the guys.
The characters are cartoony like that. Yeah. It looks like a Pixar game. I mean, the thing, or a Pixar movie. The graphics in this thing look like something right out of Pixar. It's that detail in the animation and everything.
That's a good thing.
All have really cool animation, and it's a neat game. It's really popular on the PC right now. I can't remember. I think there's 15 million in the first month it sold, which puts it behind like World of Warcraft and some other games, but it's pretty good for a first-time game to come out the chute and do 15 million in sales.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but my question is, what is so different about it that makes people play? Because I usually, when I like multiplayer, I can play, but it hooks me from the beginning. But then I'm just getting tired because it's the same thing over and over again, just matches and matches and matches. So what is different about this game?
Okay, I can try to answer that, Carrie. There's I think it's 10 or 12 different maps. Each one is much different, and then there's different objectives. It's not a death match. They don't have any. A lot of these games are death matches where you just try to get as many kills as you can. This has things like escorting a payload, which might be a nuclear missile, let's say. You're getting it from point A to point B, and one team has to see that it moves along, and the other team tries to stop the team from moving it. And the way you stop them is they have to move it by a certain time frame. So that element makes it a little different. There's some control points in the game where you and you don't know what you're going to get next. So let's say we escorted a payload. Say we're on one team to escort a payload. Then the next map might be a control point, which means there's a strategic point on a map somewhere, and it's lit up in blue, and we have to fight over it to get it. And whoever controls it for a certain length of time gets it. So there's a lot of variety. That's part of it. I think part of it's the variety in the characters. And then the other thing is there's a definite sort of like a rock, paper, scissors thing to it. So let's say that Sam chose Reaper, who's a pretty interesting character. He's kind of like he's all in black, and he's kind of a phantom-y, got double guns. His deal is he can sneak up on people because he has a way to teleport from one place to another. Yeah. Within his line of sight. But there's other characters that are specifically made to be able to kind of counter him. So part of it is you see what the other team has got out, and then part of it is, okay, I'm going to switch to this person now. And you can switch on the fly. So it creates a lot more depth to it than simply everybody's a soldier with a different gun. Because each one has abilities, each one has powers. There's ones that can fly for a short period of time. Others can climb up walls, like the archer that I mentioned. So you can put yourself in kind of neat hiding spots where not everybody can get to you. There's just a lot of variety to it, I think, is part of it. And there's not I've never had two matches that felt the same, although it's a pretty simple game to pick up and play. So it's simple, but yet there's enough complexity there in decisions you make and then the teamwork part. Because as good as you are, let's say, Gary, let's say you were exceptional at the game, if you're stuck with a bunch of people that don't work well together, you probably won't win. And you could be playing me, who's maybe not as good as you, but I've got people who are coordinating, like coordinate our ultimates, so all of our ultimates are firing off at the same time, which can be devastating. Because one person's ultimate is called a gravitational surge, or graviton surge. When she activates it sucks all the players from the other team who were in proximity to it into this like, black hole thing.
Like a singularity.
And then we all blast it. And if my ultimate, let's say, is Reaper, is I can't remember what it's called, Death Blossom. I basically spin it around in a circle with these two guns. You saw that?
I love it.
You can kill a lot of people with it. So if we combine the two, even though you might be really exceptional, your team could still lose. So I think the team element is good too. It's very addicting. I mean, there's people who I've logged a lot of hours, but that's because I'm out of work right now, so I can afford it. But people who are logging hours anyway. I mean, it's not unusual to see somebody be on there for 5 or 6 hours a night after getting out of school or out of work or something like that. I see a lot of the same people.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of like Blizzard's done World of Warcraft. It's that kind of addiction. Because I don't know if you play World of Warcraft at all, but a lot of people, I never did, but a lot of people who played that found it to be very addicting.
Yeah, I'm not on that type of games, when you see the character from above. So, but Overwatch is first person, so that's definitely up my alley. I just have to get it because the game is like insanely expensive still, and it doesn't have any chances to come down with the price, so I have to wait.
Yeah, it's Blizzard.
For the PC, you can get it for $40. That's if you don't get it with. There's 5 extra skins that come with the deluxe edition, but you don't really need the skins. And you can get other skins in the game. That's another part of the game that's kind of addicting. There's something called a loot box, and after you get a certain amount of experience points through playing the game and doing well, you get gold and silver coins. Sam, you saw that at the end of the game. And those are worth experience points, as well as winning or just playing is even worth some experience points. Once you get a certain amount, you get a loot box, and you open that, and that has things in it like, it's all cosmetic things. There's no, you're not going to gain an advantage, which is, I think, part of the beauty of the game. So if I've been playing it for 3 months and you came in tomorrow, I would have no greater advantage over you because I've been playing it. Unlike some games where I've got like a more powerful gun than you can get, and it might take 3 months to get that done, or I have a grenade that you can't possibly get. There's no advantage that I can have for playing it longer other than cosmetic. I can have a cooler looking gun, with more damage than yours does. I can have a cooler looking skin that my character can be in, so he might look cooler, but he doesn't do any more damage than you would do if you chose the same exact character, and I like that.
There's no level up in damage at all, even slight?
No. No, because that's a distinct disadvantage to a new player.
A
new player can't possibly beat somebody who's got better equipment.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you're just a really good player. But if someone's been playing long enough to have better equipment, they're probably at least as good as you, maybe better if you know the game. And now they do more damage because you can't get that same thing. Now, what you can't do, not every character does the same amount of damage. If we both played, we both played Reaper, then we would. But Gary could play a Widowmaker, who's a sniper, 1-shot head kill. If you hit somebody in the head, it's 1 shot. But it's not that easy to hit somebody in the head when they're moving. So you have to be pretty talented. I don't play Widowmaker. I'm not that good at aiming. But I do play Hanzo. Hanzo is another sniper, but he's easier to play with the arrow, because I can do something called a scatter arrow, which I can shoot at the person's feet, and it scatters out, and it'll do damage.
Okay.
Kind of a little bit easier. A little bit easier. It's a really fun game. I mean, I went so far. I bought the digital edition because I have 2 Xboxes, and my boys play on the one down in the basement where their bedroom is, and then I put it on here. It just seemed more practical to buy it digitally that way.
I
But I
wanted to
also
ask, is that Reaper that you have right there? That Funko Pop that looks like a Grim Reaper in the closet?
Oh yeah. Right in
That
there.
is Reaper, isn't it?
That's Reaper. Yeah. There's Funko Pop. I mean, the thing. Yeah. Well, I'll show you.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. Let me grab it real quick here.
Mm.
Yeah, I actually bought.
Oh God, yeah.
I actually bought the deluxe version of this thing.
Yeah, there we go.
So it comes with
Dear God, yes.
this statue.
Wow.
This is Soldier 76. I don't know what this thing is made out of. Probably like it almost feels metallic, but it's not heavy enough to be metallic. But it's got a really nice base. This is Soldier 76. I'm thinking about painting it,
detailed.
but it looks almost bronze like this.
Wow, that's so awesome. So detailed.
It's really nice.
Unless you're able to paint it really good, I would leave it as is.
I'll probably leave it like it is. I've never painted anything before. I've seen some. There's Reaper.
See Reaper.
Cartoon version of Reaper in a Funko Pop.
I like that.
And here's examples of. I don't know if you can see them, but here's some examples of all the different characters. Well, 6 of the 22 different characters, and they've pledged to come out with some more. There's supposed to be 2 coming out next month, and they just revealed a new map, a German map. All of it's free.
There's a character that has like a suit, like an Iron Man suit type of thing, like a mech suit that you were in. You can wear a suit and then you can shoot weapons. You're in like a robot suit.
Yeah.
What character that was?
Yeah. That's Diva.
Okay.
She's a teenager and she's in this giant mechanized robot
suit. Yeah, a mech suit.
If that blows up, she still has a gun and she runs around and still shoots her gun.
That's
until
great.
she gets up a certain level of experience points in the game, and then she can enter her mech again, which is pretty cool. And that mech has it's interesting because they did what they call nerf the character because it was a little too powerful. And now when she does her ultimate, she says nerf this. It's kind of a joke, I guess, that they
play on
up
that.
with.
Okay.
So her ultimate kills everybody within a certain proximity of her. She basically jumps out of the mech and it explodes. It's a self-detonation type thing. So some of the ultimates are pretty powerful. So you're in the middle of battling, you're shooting, say you're on this objective point, and all of a sudden you hear nerf this. When you hear that, if it's not on your team, you run.
You better run, yes.
You better run, because if you don't, you got to get behind a wall or behind a car or behind something to protect you, or you will die. And then the spawn point, where the spawn points are, usually is pretty far away from that objective, so you don't really want to die and leave your team without because now it'll be 6 on 5 or worse. So it's important to try to stay alive, but you will die. You'll die 3 or 4 times in a given 15-minute match. That's just the way it is, unless you're really good. I've survived, but that's usually by playing somebody safe, like Hanzo, where I'm not really in the mix. I'm like a sniper, kind of off the path. Yet there are characters whose job it is to go seek those people out and kill them. So,
oh boy.
You've got those kind of people. And then here's I have not used this code yet, but here's the disc. That's one of the characters right there, Tracer. She has a way to sort of bend time. She can like zip forward in time or zip back in time. So if you've damaged her by shooting her, and she reverses time, but it only reverses she'll revert back to before you damaged her. She'll still have her full health. Yeah, so she only can do that so often. But here's the steelbook that came with it.
That's very cool. Yeah. Well, the game is 40. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know the
40.
price, but that's too much. Still too much for our prices here. So yeah, I have to wait. But yeah, I'm interested.
I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. I do agree that 40 is a lot. I mean, I paid for it, but then again, I got 3 boys that are teenagers that are all playing it plus me. So when I figure that in, it's a little more worth it, I guess, when you've got 4 different people playing it. If it were just me, and the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 only have the $60 version available. We don't even have the option of the $40. They didn't give that for the console, only for the PC. So I think 40 is not too bad. 60 though is pretty pricey, and that's what I paid for it.
Yeah, and then because it's only multiplayer.
Yeah, and then I also bought the deluxe version, which was $100. So
Wow.
I've spent 140, and the only reason I
Yeah.
bought the deluxe version, I didn't need the game. I already bought it digitally, but I liked it so much that I thought, you know what, kind of like you with Fallout, Sam. I wanted something to
Yeah.
be able to remember it, and I thought the statue, and then I don't know if you can see the box in the closet behind me there. It's on that
Yes.
shelf
Up on the
there.
top right there, and it's a black and a white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that box is really sweet. Um, and then Blizzard has sent me one of those, the big Funko. They just sent me that the other day in the
Wow.
mail. They sent me that, and they're sending me some sort of a canvas, I guess. They're very nice about it. I wrote them a letter just telling them that I was an older gamer, and the thing really got me addicted. I've got teenage boys that play it also, and
This says a lot how good the game is for a game that has no plot or anything, but yet it's that addicting. I guess it's one of those you have to kind of experience, and I feel like I want to get it, honestly, like on both
yeah,
systems, X1 and on PC. That way, not
yeah,
only can I play with you, but Garen and myself, we can also play.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad I bought this. The reason I got this is it's normally 100 and I think 39 for the version that I got here, but I got it. GameStop had it for 99, $40 cheaper than normal. So I went ahead
Mm,
and pulled the trigger because this statue alone is selling for over $100. You know how that goes.
yeah.
Once the thing is
Wow.
limited supply, all of a sudden it goes up. So this is selling for 100 or more on eBay. It's heavy. I mean, it almost feels like it could be metal, but the base alone is pretty weighty. But it's cool. I'll show you one more
Yes.
thing on
Yeah.
Overwatch, which I think is pretty neat.
And Garrett, didn't you have the special edition of Uncharted 4? Or yours
No,
is
it's just a
or
normal.
just a regular? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
pre-ordered it.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a normal edition. Yeah, the first thing that I ever pre-ordered in my life.
the funny thing is there is a backstory to this game. You said there is not in the game,
Okay.
which I think they should put it in the game because if you go out to YouTube and Google Overwatch trailer, there is a really cool trailer that basically has these two kids look like from a Pixar movie cartoon and going into this Overwatch museum, which has all this museum type
Mm,
stuff in it, and they
yeah.
start talking about characters that aren't even in the game yet. They start talking about Doomfist.
Ah,
And Doomfist is kind of like Green Lantern, only instead of the green ring, there's this fist that you put over your hand,
oh, like a
and
gauntlet. Okay.
a gauntlet. And when you do, allegedly, this guy had the power to level a building when he hit it. So
Oh,
he will probably now. There's more than 22 characters on this book here that came with the deluxe edition. So some of them have
Wow.
not been revealed yet,
it's
and
fantastic.
there is a whole history. This book has a history of kind of what happened, how
I
what
like
this
that.
what this war is all about, and it is a war of sorts. The only weird thing is you can have good characters and bad characters on the same team if you choose it that way. But each character has a page. It talks about their history, who they are, how they came to be, that type of thing.
I like that the backstory is in something like this because it's just like when I'm playing like Skyrim or Fallout. Sometimes there are quests and backstories that you would not get otherwise unless you delve,
Yeah,
through your own accord and read up on it and look at the lore behind it. Otherwise, you would never know. And I like how it's kind of built that way. You look into these books and you can read about the histories of the world.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I guess they're eventually going to come up with more backstory. And the funny thing is, in the game, there is backstory, and there are clues, like on the maps themselves. I don't normally, when you're battling, you don't always have the time to check this stuff out, but there's like posters on walls that talk about different heroes that
Ah,
aren't in the game yet. Doomfist is one of them. There's another one called, I can't remember her name now, but she's supposed to be able to give invisibility to another character for a short period of time. And I can only imagine how that'll change the game if you can, give invisibility to somebody, even if it's for 10 seconds. That could be
yeah.
devastating. They can sneak up behind you and kill all sorts of people if you can't see them.
You can become invisible in Fallout 4. There's a 10-second thing that you can take.
Yeah, something like that in Fallout 4. So I think the game has got a lot of. I mean, for it to consume somebody like my time, you know, I don't play a lot of video games typically. I play a little golf. I play a little Madden football.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh,
The golf. Yeah.
yeah, I like to play golf. And there's a poker game now. I play a little bit here and there,
Hmm.
but I normally don't. And I played Fallout 3 when it was out,
Yes.
but I just don't always have the time to devote for an RPG because it does take a lot of time to develop your character. And I played
Yeah.
Witcher 3 a little bit, but
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time. And And I get frustrated when I get stuck in one of those games,
Mm.
like Witcher 3. I got stuck. I think I told you so.
You're
So I
still
get
stuck now?
frustrated. I'm still
You're
stuck
still
in the
stuck?
same place. I have the
Really?
book. I could probably look it up and find out how to get by it, but it almost feels like cheating.
Yeah.
But I tried it like 4 times or 5 times. I couldn't get by it. I wasn't even close. And I thought, well, I'll come back to it. I just haven't. And that sometimes happens with me with games. If I can't get some level of success, I feel like, But in Overwatch, the thing is, you could be a healer, and you can really be contributing to your team. You may not be killing a lot of people, but you're helping to keep your team alive, and that's a very valuable thing. So that could be very helpful.
It's like in ESO, same thing. You can have a designated healer because you have a healing staff, a restoration staff, and all your job is just you roll with your crew and you heal.
That's right. You heal. You go from one player to the other. It shows you when they're critical. You get a little. They have like a little yellow glow to them, and it'll say critical, or it'll have like a little red, almost like a reverse Switzerland cross. It'll like be a red cross on a red background. Anyway, it's cool. You could play a tank, which sometimes is easier. The people that are harder, like Widowmaker, is pretty hard. There's a character called Genji who throws like those little stars, throwing
shurikens. Yeah.
Shurikens, and also he has a sword that he can use at certain times. He's hard to play. I don't play him. My boys play him. I haven't even attempted him. I played him in just practicing around. There's a practice area you can go to, but I'm not that good at him, so I don't want to embarrass myself in an actual game. Maybe I'll practice it more. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing that's nice. With 22 characters, I've gotten pretty good at 6. I probably mastered. I haven't mastered any. I shouldn't say that. I've gotten decent enough to play them competitively in 2 or 3, and good enough to play in a casual game and not ruin it for people. About 6. So I've got 16 more I could get good at. I just haven't had the time to try them out because I've played the 6 I've played to death, but I'm not tired of them yet. I'll switch between the 6 depending on my mood and what other people have chosen. But there's
interesting.
A lot.
Definitely interesting. But guys, I have to go because I was supposed to be here only for 30 minutes. And,
okay.
Yeah.
What time is it where you are, Gary?
11:05 at night.
And you get up early, do you?
No, I don't have to, but I have something in the oven, and I also have to work out.
In the oven.
Yeah, at 11 o'clock, yes. Sure. So I appreciate you sticking around, but I hope you do try Overwatch. I think you'd like it.
As soon as it becomes like $20-something.
Yeah. It'll go on sale eventually. They always do, right? After a little bit. It's only been out since what was it? Just June, I think it came out. So it hasn't been out that long.
It's new. Like other games, I think Battle something, I forget the title, are trying this formula, but no one gets it, at least for now. So Overwatch is like the king right now of this type of games. Yeah. So of course, I'm going to try it as first time I can. But for now, $40 is like 80 in our money. So.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for this, and when we have more time, I'm going to be here and we can do something again.
Sure, hell yeah. This was awesome to have you guys on here.
Yeah, thank you, guys, and till next time.
Thanks, Gary.
See you again.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Sammy. Bye-bye.
Take care,
Gary. Farewell.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, Sam, it would be
so
great.
We're still on. Yeah.
It would be great if you could get Overwatch. Now, of course, if you got on the PC, that'd be good. But if you got an Xbox, I could play.
Yeah, that's why the thing. I'd like to get it. Hopefully for Black Friday, if I can find it for like $25 or less, I'll get it for that, and then I can also get it for PC, and then that way, when Gary eventually gets it, hopefully when it goes on sale, she'll be able to get it, and then we can play. So we all can kind of play. I don't know if you ever intend to get it on PC as well.
I have it on PC.
But you do have it on PC, Overwatch, so you can play it on there too.
I probably won't, but my boys do.
Okay.
We don't. The computer that he put it on wasn't powerful enough to play it, or something. He said it was too slow or something. So he wanted to get a new graphics card, or I don't know. We have a computer I could probably put it on, but it's usually my wife's. She uses it for work
usually.
And stuff. So chances are I'm probably not going to. I mean, I could try it on PC, but I enjoy it on the console. I find that it provides a good level of challenge.
It's only so we can all play together,
Yeah. I certainly would try it on the PC if we had it hooked up to a PC that it would work on. I would play it on the PC. I would be much better on the PC with it than I am on the console because of the mouse.
There's a mouse.
Yeah, it's a big advantage on aiming with a mouse. Big advantage.
Yeah.
But I like the challenge of the controller.
Or you can also use controller for the PC.
You could do that too.
Yeah.
You could do that too. Yeah. I mean, with this controller, I've got this, and I've got it plugged in.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason I have it plugged in is because it powers it.
Yeah.
I don't have to put batteries in it if I use this to power it. But it is a wireless controller, and I've even got these, these special things.
Can you hold it up more closer? Let's take a look at that closer. Jesus Christ, that is gorgeous.
And these, of course, these come off.
Yeah.
They're
and
magnetic.
the disc comes off too.
This disc comes off easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
and
really
on the
nice.
back,
And
there's
then on
like
the back,
four.
The back, you've got all these buttons here that you can put.
Oh, you took them off. Okay.
I took them off, yeah, but I don't use them right now. I probably should put the one on for the A button. One of these is the A button. I think it's this top one here on the left. Yeah, it is. And you put these metal things in, and then I can use this finger here or this finger here, I guess. Probably this one's easier, or this one, to use the A button.
Yeah.
So that way you can still use this to be aiming and shooting, and not have to take your finger off to hit the A button. Now my son does some sort of a claw grip where he can do it both, but I don't care for that. It's uncomfortable for me. Oh, this is awesome. And there's an app on the Xbox you can get that allows you to program the sensitivity of each button and a lot of other things. So
and that can be used on PC as well.
You can use it on PC as well. Yep, used on a PC as well, and it used with the headphones and everything else. So it's really neat. I haven't used the other controllers since I got this. I haven't found the reason to for anything, not just for Overwatch.
Again,
I really like Overwatch. I hope they come out with you can go out and watch backstories on not all, but on quite a few of the characters. And Overwatch is the name Overwatch is the name of assembled group of these guys that got together because it was these Omnics. They're like robots. They were created, and for a while they lived peacefully with humans, and then they revolted. They tried to take over the world. These Omnics, and so this Overwatch group was formed to stop them. Basically, I think there's an Omnic on here somewhere.
I also wanted to ask too that I don't know if you have it already. It seems like something you would already have is also by Blizzard is. Diablo 3. Did you say you had that one already?
I do not have Diablo 3.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
You get the Reaper of Souls one, which I have. So there's Diablo 3, and then there's Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Get the Reaper of Souls because it's Diablo, the core game plus Reaper of Souls, expansion or DLC or expansion.
That's on the PC. That's on the PC, right?
PC and on X1. I have it on the X1.
Oh, you
and
do?
that's one, that one I could actually Twitch stream, and the quality will come out really good because it's not a first-person thing. It's more of like the background is more stationary. It's just one character, but it moves along. But it's not like a first-person where everything has to render. It's very hard. But that's one. If you can get it and you play it on hardcore, you die once. That's it. It doesn't matter if you're level 1, level 2, or level 80. If you die, your character's erased. It goes into like a Hall of Records thing, and you can never access it. It's dead.
That'd be rough for me.
It's grayed out.
That'd be rough for me.
That's how you do it.
I die a bunch of times until I have a game that I downloaded for the. No, I didn't. I bought it for the Xbox. What's it called? I got it really cheap. But you play you're in like a zombie-infested world. But if the zombie kills you, you're dead. In fact, you then see your character. You will see your character as a zombie. You can become another character and start over.
Is it Left 4 Dead? I've never played it, but it sounds like it's like a Left 4 Dead.
Something like that. I don't think it's called that.
It can't be 7 Days to Die, is it?
No, it's not that either.
It doesn't sound like that.
Hold on, I can look it up. I have the game right here.
You have it. Okay. Yeah.
I actually bought. I'm pretty sure I bought the hard, the disc copy. Let me just check it. Hold on.
Okay.
Here, I think I have it right here. Let's see here.
Wow.
What do I do with it? This? No, that's not it. Let's see. I'm still looking.
Okay. But while you're looking too, the thing about with Diablo 3, it's not like a shooter. We're not up against each other. We're a team,
Yeah.
and then we fight like the demons from hell. So it's awesome. And that spin move that you're talking about, like where you like a whirlwind, you spin like a tornado thing, and you're shooting your guns. The demon hunter, which is a female character, does that same. There's a move. I forgot what it was called, but then it's like the same thing where she spins with her guns. Not really guns, they're crossbows, but she shoots them rapid, and it's like a machine gun, and she's spinning around. But it's Blizzard's, it's the same company, so that's probably drew inspiration from that. And one of my favorite characters is a demon hunter for this particular game, but I also love the wizard and witch doctor. I love my summon.
That's cool. I think I might have. I think it might have been something I downloaded. Now that I'm looking at,
either
that or it's on the Wii, or either that's on the Wii.
On the Wii,
It could be on the Wii U, possibly. I don't know. I played it. I don't own Left 4 Dead, so it can't be that.
Okay.
I'm just.
It kills you and you become a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know the name of it. Graphics were decent. Yeah, and then you become a zombie.
Let me see.
It could be on the Wii U. I might not have looked well enough. I'm loading up my Xbox One right now to see if it's on there digitally. I might have been something I downloaded from the Xbox store.
Zombie Man?
Nope.
Walking Dead? Dead Rising 4? That doesn't happen. Red Dead Redemption?
Nope.
Zombies Run or Kill?
Nope.
Uh,
I'm looking. Oh, this is it right here.
Okay.
It's called Zombie U.
Oh, Zombie U.
It might only be for the Wii U.
Oh yeah, that's right, Zombie U.
Because
it is a Wii U. Yeah, the U.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. You die once and you become a zombie. It's this one right here.
Zombie U.
I got it for like $10. It was one of those ones that kind of like got a print or whatever. It's cool. I mean, the graphics are. Let's see them, but
The graphics look pretty good to me
they're
still.
decent. They're decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's I guess a first person. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta get back and play some more Wii U games too. I'm really enjoying the video game stuff now.
You got to get
Overwatch.
a video
Overwatch
capture
is-
card, and then you can start video capturing like other stuff too, like on your different systems, and then you can actually video capture. Not that there's anything wrong with your Overwatch Twitch streams. They actually look very, very good. They look great, as a matter of fact, especially for being like alive. Just like every so often, there'll be a thing where like pixelate or it freezes up for like a second, like a split second or a second, and it pixelates, but then it snap back to normal. But when you record like normal, then obviously like if you get a video capture card, it won't do that at all. So you can have like special sessions. You can have like a special like Twitch stream live session, or you can have like a off-air thing, and you know what I mean. You can prepare a bit more and stuff like that, which is quite nice.
Your headphones that you have on, what are those?
Oh, these are, I'm not even sure what the, oh, here it is. Okay, these are called Sades, or Sage, I should say. Here, it looks like, here, where's my mouse pointer? Okay, that's the one.
SADES?
Yeah. And it's a good one. It's only $24.99.
It's pretty
and
cool
I think
looking. I like
normally it's like 50 or 60.
Yeah, I like I like the red glow on the sides of them too. It looks pretty neat.
Oh yes, yeah, especially like at the night, and it matches my computer. I don't know if you've seen my computer, but I should send you a picture. It has like the red. Oh man, I don't want to move my camera, but there's red. Yeah, there's like a red glow, like because it's like a lot of open. It looks like something in the future, like an alien computer. Cool. It's got the same colored red that is basically emanating from my computer.
Yeah, it's nice.
It just seems like there's a grill on the front part for like the air vents, but since it's like a grill, it's open. The red lights come out, and on the top there's red lights. There's an air vent, and on the left side of it is it's like a window. It's an open, it's like a clear window, and then you can see all the red lights protruding out of it. And so it like matches with that.
Let me see if this works. I haven't tried this before. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, yeah. Oh,
Any better? Is it better?
Oh yeah, actually I can hear you better.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I have these. These are what I use for the Xbox. So
Okay, and it works for this too.
it does.
I like that.
This comes with this little control thing for the Xbox. It slides to the Xbox controller, and I can adjust my voice separately from the game.
Yeah. I like that.
So you can kind of balance out your voice when you're playing.
Where's it? Okay, I don't have to use this because I'm using a Yeti microphone.
Gotcha.
It's right over here on that side.
Yeah, this is cool though. Yeah, I like the headset, and I can hear you better.
Yeah.
And you won't get any background noise either if like I have the television on, or someone won't be disturbing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Overwatch.
How's my voice? My voice is coming out okay?
Oh yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds perfectly clear and everything else. So that's good.
Yeah,
that was fun. I enjoyed talking about Overwatch. It's
hell yes.
I hope they make originally.
You're the only gameplay I've ever seen. I've never seen any other gameplay footage. I only know the game from all the Let's Plays that I've seen from you.
I can tell you, if you just put Overwatch in on YouTube, you're gonna find. In fact, the guy I like to listen to is he calls him. I don't know what his real name is. He calls himself Stylosa, but his channel is called Unit Lost. UNITLOST. He's British. It's called the British Gaming Channel or Great British Gaming or something. He's really good at the game, first of all, and then secondly, he's really energetic. Like he'll start out. He'll say, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another." He's really up there on his energy level. I don't want to say he's yelling, but it's close to that kind of energy, almost like you're yelling in a way. But he's very entertaining. He's very good, and he does a lot. All he does is Overwatch videos. That's all he does.
Oh shit! Okay.
His production levels are high. In fact, he just went over to. They invited him over to Germany to go to a game. There's I don't know if it's BlizzCon or GameCon or whatever's going on in Germany right now. Well, I guess it just finished. He was over there doing just playing Overwatch with people on the floor and live streaming it on his channel.
Good?
In England, in Germany, yeah.
No, he's good at it.
Oh, he's really good. Oh. He's really good. Yeah, he's really good. He is level 60 something, and I finished level 55, but I was lucky to get there. I ranked level 42.
Not character level, but the level that you're
of my gameplay.
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
Taking into consideration every character I've played and how good or bad I've been at them, I'm a level 55. If you got to be a level 65, like one of my boys got to level, actually two of them got to 65. Wow. You get a gold gun for your character. So it's pretty cool. It's it's
like the man with the golden gun.
yeah, it's that kind of bright shiny deal. I didn't get one. I'll get one next season. They have a competitive season as well as a regular casual play season. Anyway, yeah, and they introduced a new game. It's a soccer game that you play with just one of the characters from Overwatch called Lucio, who holds a gun that when he shoots.
Lucio, I know. Okay.
You've heard Lucio? Yeah, I played him before. He shoots out it's sound waves. So you can either punch the ball, or you can shoot these sound waves out to hit the ball.
Yeah, I like that.
And it's cool. So you can play soccer. So I've done some of that too, which has been kind of cool. Let me fix this thing here. Yeah. So yeah, I've been so addicted to Overwatch. A day doesn't go by when I don't play it. I played it this morning before we went out for the dishwasher and the lawnmower. I didn't know I was going to buy a riding lawnmower, but that came along with the deal. Our lawnmower's kind of acting up too. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it needs to probably be serviced. But but like my wife said, well, we came into a little bit of money. The timing on this is I don't know. Sometimes you get lucky in life. I don't usually get too lucky, but we did this time. Somebody contacted her on Facebook. It's like a distant relative, and he said, hey, this is my last name, and we were related to somebody by that last name. It was my wife's aunt. It was her husband's last name. Well, he died and left everything to her, to his wife. And she died 2 weeks later. This is going back 6-7 years ago. Yeah. And she died and left everything to her sister, who died about a year after that and left everything to my wife because she never had any children. And so my wife is the last living relative, and apparently there is, I don't know, we counted it up. It's like unclaimed stuff. There's like something you can go to in the state, and there's unclaimed. In this case, there's shares of stock.
Wow.
There's like 50 different things, and I think 20 of them are over 100. We know that. They're at least 100. They could be 1,000. It could be more. It could be more, but it's at least 100. 20 of the 50, and the other 30 are under 100. But they could be 90 each one. We don't know, or they could be $2. Actually, no, there's nothing less than 5. So it's at least $5 on the other 30. So it's at least 150 on those, and at least 2,000 on the 20. So it's at least $2,300 we're going to get, or something like it, and it could be
2,300.
Yeah, it could be, but it could be, but it could be 10 times that amount. We don't know.
Oh,
we don't know what it is. We got to find out.
See,
Anyway,
I'm doing bad on money.
Well,
I wish I could win some kind of a lotto.
I'm not doing great, except for my last company did pay me 6 months of salary plus paid my benefits, so it's almost like, in a way, it's like free money. But it's not that easy to find a job these days. So they could easily, 6 months could easily go by without me finding a job. That could happen. At least not the kind of job I want to find. On the plus side, I just did an interview for a job last week, and it went really well. So who knows? Maybe I'll get this job.
I need one where I can stick to it like a long time. And
yeah.
Because in my what was that? Well, I'm going to say it. GameStop.
Yeah.
And that ended November. I was let go.
Yep.
And it's I've never really stayed in a job for lately, like more than 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And see the difference there with you though, at least you got some money at least. You know what I mean? If you can afford to. I have nothing.
Yeah.
I literally have. Give me 1 second here. Hold on here. And this is sad. Sad for me, I should say. This is exactly. I mean, this is it. Not like what I have here. This is. Hold on. Here. Okay. To my account here. Yep. $19.63. That's it.
Yeah. I can't. Well, I can't say I've never been there. I have, but not since I've been married and had the kids, because it's hard when you got kids and you got to kind of try to find a way to make ends meet. But when I was living at home with my parents, when I was like in college and stuff, there were times when I had $10 to my name, because I was working. I worked as a waiter in a restaurant, which is not easy, and I worked like 3 nights a week. Plus, at the time I was going to college, and I know there were times I had no money. Times I had $10 in my wallet. I'd be waiting for my check, to be able to even go out and have a beer if I want to go out have a beer with people, or as people invite me out. Hey, why don't you come out? We're all gonna go out. We're gonna meet here. I'd be like, no, I'm gonna hold off. It wasn't because I didn't want to go. It's because I had like $10.
Yeah.
I figured $10 not gonna last me long. I'm gonna have to leave like in an hour. That's not good. So no, I understand not having any money. That's for sure.
I wish I could win like a lotto or something. And then me, I'll spread the love. I'll spread the joy.
You would. Yeah,
you know
would.
Me.
Yes, I do. You would.
That's the only reason why I haven't been able to gift you something. It's been such a long time. There's something I wanted to gift you. I'm not going to say what. Carrie G's Xena is still right over here, and I still want to gift her Doom. I want to gift Dawnstar, Fallout 4, but I can't, so I'm trying to save up for that.
Right.
I want to hold contests. I want to send Trey Pass or something, and I can't. Aaron Penn, his package has been sitting here. Zaren Isarax, the Z-Man, his package has been sitting here.
For years.
Yeah, his has been sitting here since 2012. Yeah, just because I keep adding stuff to it, and then just now it's the point in New York I don't have the money to send it. Toddy Walnut's package is sitting here. I got that right over there. Movie Mike, I desperately want to send something to him as well.
Sure. Well,
but I can't. That's priority to me. So.
Yeah, I'm sure people understand that. I mean, it's hard to do. And I just bought a couple more things from. Well, I told Roger I'll buy a couple more things off of his list there that he has. For one, he's giving good prices, but really beyond that, I'm trying to help him out if I can. Buy a couple things from him, just to. In fact, a couple of them wouldn't necessarily be something I would normally buy, but yet I'm kind of interested to own it. I've never seen it, so I thought, well, like Akira is one I said I'd buy from him. It's the
Akira.
the animated.
I have that.
So
Here.
Blu-ray and DVD, is it?
I've got the DVD and which is somewhere over there to my left.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have, and I don't know if this is the one he has. Yeah, this is a great. I mean, if you like stuff like Planet of the Apes or WALL-E, you will love.
That's the exact movie I got from him.
Yeah, this is really it's a good one. And there's another anime one called a Wind Named Amnesia. It's been such a while since I've seen that one. And then there's it's not anime, but Six String Samurai. That's a good like if you want to get into like Fallout. Whoa, there, Fallout 4. Yeah, you know, those are the movies to watch. Like, Six String Samurai. You know, Planet of the Apes and all that. Dread, Doomsday.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll look forward to it. I ordered it from him today, actually, so hopefully I'll send him some money on PayPal here shortly.
Yeah, here's another one if you like WALL-E. The Mist.
Oh, yeah. That's a good movie.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
I love The Mist.
Yeah, I like The Mist a lot.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yes, I thought it was a really good movie.
Hell yeah. Okay, let me put that away. And this is also post-apocalyptic as well. This Highlander one.
That looks cool.
Takes place in post-apocalypse.
Like the guy with the sword.
And Colin McLeod. Yeah, but this follows a different guy, but Colin McLeod. But yeah, the one with Christopher Lambert.
Yeah, that's good.
And McLeod.
Yeah, I like that. Clyde McLeod.
600 years ago, in Glenfinnan, off the shores of Loch Shiel.
I like that movie.
And I cannot die.
That movie doesn't get the greatest reviews, but I like that movie. I like all those.
Got it right over here.
I even liked the TV show when it was on. They had a TV show too, but it wasn't as good as the movies. Yeah, but it wasn't as good, but it was still good. I thought. Yeah, I enjoy those. Yeah, I'm looking at my Criterion collection right now. I got so many Criterions, man. I don't know. I've watched probably 80% of them, but there's still a good 20 movies probably I've never watched. I bet you. Something like that. About 20, I bet you. I'm looking at the titles. I've quite a few I haven't watched. But there's so many good ones. It's hard to watch them all, especially when you keep adding to the collection.
Yeah,
it's hard to go back sometimes and watch them all.
I did manage to order something, and it comes out September 13th. I won't say what. Like you'll see it in an update, and I have where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, when Marnie was there, which I got like over a month ago, and I still didn't show that in an update because I only have that one thing to show. I have something else I can kind of show, and this will go in the update just to make it look like I got my stuff.
Sure.
My brother ordered something. I can't remember what it was. Like some kind of exercise video. I think it was exercise video, and then these came with it.
Shakeology.
Yeah, it's to make shakes.
Oh, nice.
So just to extend my update, I'm going to showcase these as well. You know, when I do my update, so that's plenty.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, he gave me those. You know, something.
Very cool.
Drink that before I go. Yeah. So I have the thing that I ordered from BestBuy.com, which is going to come, and I used my $10 gift certificate, which was the reason why I was able to get it. And then I have when Marnie was there, and then there's 3 shake packs. And that's my update. It's not like the old days where I was able to show like 20, 40 stuff.
Oh, I know. I don't buy
20,
as
30,
much.
40 Blu-rays, yeah.
Hey, if you want to, and this is totally up to you. I own the U.S. Shout Factory version of Nosferatu.
U.S. Shout Factory.
I have the Shout Factory. You own you own the UK version. I believe.
That's Steelbook. I have it. Yep.
And I have the Steelbook also. But you told me your player doesn't play at the moment doesn't play the
I don't know
UK anymore.
It suddenly doesn't play Region B. It used to be when it's off, and then on my remote, if I hit 1 for Region A, 2 for Region B, 3 for Region C, right?
Okay. Yeah, it should be.
And so I push 2. You know, 2 will power it on to that and code it to that thing, to that region. It doesn't do it anymore. It's stuck in Region 1. Now there was some kind of update, and I don't know what happened. Maybe it updated and changed, and it was like over a year ago when it did that, and ever since then.
Is the same thing with DVDs or just Blu-rays?
DVDs I think all play, but it's just a Blu-ray. I don't know what's wrong. It says it won't play. I can try it again, Maybe
Yeah,
if it's
let me
sitting
know. I
around.
mean, if you can't play it and you want to trade discs, I guess I might do that. I have the
Well,
Steelbook for the UK version, but
yeah,
I bought from Roger the Shout Factory version, which is
the,
US
the
of the movie.
the
So
problem is though I know the Shout Factory one, the
yes.
transfer is not so good, but then the
Oh, for real?
UK one, the transfer is like a 4 or 4.5,
Oh, really?
whereas the
Okay.
transfer in the Shout Factory one is only like a 2.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know
so
that.
there is actually a difference in the transfer for those two
Okay. Well, I didn't
between
know that.
the UK and the, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, it's
But
funny because that's the one you might remember I bought it and opened it and it was empty.
yeah, I hope to God mine is not empty.
That's wild. I opened it and it was
I didn't
empty.
open it yet. But it is region B only.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was supposed to be. I
Okay.
don't know.
I'll
Like I
try
said, I
that.
never owned it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I haven't played the other one, but hopefully the quality's decent enough. I think the Shop Factory had more extras on it, if I recall. I'm not
Yeah.
positive. I think there was other from the Steelbook anyway. It only looked like there was like 4 things, whereas Shop Factory had more.
Yeah.
6 or 8 things, I think. So that might be good.
So that's why it's
But
worth. Well, actually, that's why it's worth owning both.
both, yeah.
Can
In
you
some
still get
cases,
that
yeah.
Steelbook?
Sometimes it is. Well, I may still look for that UK version then of that
Yeah.
because
Are you
I have
still
the
able to?
Steelbook. I have the
Are you
Steelbook, yeah. I mean, I could buy it, I guess. I just haven't.
Okay.
Zavvi keeps sending me coupons. I haven't bought anything from them in a long time, so they keep saying, we miss you. Here's 10% off your order.
Yeah.
That type of thing. But yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, something I do want to get is the Shadow, put out also by Shout Factory, the Alec Baldwin.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
Shadow. I want to get that. That's like a noir type superhero flick. And what reminds me of it, and Todd even concurs, is in Fallout 4 there's a radio show that you can tune in your Pip-Boy on a radio station called Silver Shroud, and it's like those old radio shows. Yeah.
Like the Shadow. The Shadow
like
knows.
The Shadow. He's that's Silver
Don't
Shroud.
ask. What is it? Don't ask what fear lies in the hearts of men. The Shadow knows, or something like that. Is it? Am I close? It's something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I've never heard the radio show, and I've never seen fully the Shadow film. I've seen like parts of it, and I never had a chance to
I have the
finish
same thing, but what I saw I liked with Alec Baldwin. There's an old Woody Allen movie called Radio Days. Have you ever seen that?
Nope.
Oh my goodness, you should watch that sometime. It's the story of, I guess it's Woody Allen, or his remembrances from his childhood, and it talks about how when he was a kid, all there was the radio. There was no television.
Yeah.
So it's his remembrances of all these shows that were on the radio, and then he talks about this guy who was and it's actually Woody Allen. The character is Woody Allen, in modern day, but it's from like the 70s. But he is like a he's like a guy who tries to get acts on the air.
Okay.
So am I thinking of Broadway Danny Rose? I might be confusing the two movies.
I
think I might be confusing. I might be confusing Broadway Danny Rose and Radio Days. But Radio Days talks about this guy's the kid's sister who wants to date. She's trying to date. She lives at home with her parents, but she's trying to date men, and the different dates she'd bring home, and then. But it ties around the radio programs.
Yeah.
Because certain nights they didn't go out because they listened to the radio, and then it showed the radio stars that were in these episodes. It's a you have to watch it. It's a good movie.
And of course, we all know what misconception happened in one of the most famous radio show of all time, which is War of the Worlds.
Oh yeah.
Orson Welles.
Oh yeah, Orson Welles.
Folks thought that was real.
Yeah, that was something. I mean, he ended up being able to direct Citizen Kane because of that.
Yeah.
That whole radio show that he did. He got a lot of national attention from that.
And that I think it was Byron Haskell, I think that was his name, who directed. Yeah, Byron Haskell, who directed War of the Worlds, the film. I think 1959 was it? He also directed, and you might even have this one on Criterion as well. I have it. Is Robinson Crusoe Goes to Mars.
I don't have that.
I have it.
That's one I don't have.
Down over here. That's
got Adam West in it. That's got Adam West in it too.
Briefly at the beginning.
Yeah,
and then he does kind of come back as like a. Well, I don't want to say, but like you
I
see
don't
him
have
again
that
later.
movie. I've never seen it, and I don't own it. that's one that I should probably pick up at some point. I just never have. Do you have it on Blu-ray?
Yeah, let me see here.
Yeah, amazingly, I don't own that.
Whoops.
That's one I should probably get.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go.
I picked it up plenty of times. I always forget about that movie.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's a little bit older.
No, it may be old, but it's goddamn good.
I mean from the Criterion collection, it's older. You know what I mean? It's not a new release for Criterion. I usually start with those. I forget that that's there sometimes.
Yeah, it's good.
Quite a few extras on there too, from the look of it.
Yeah, you have
I'll have to look for that.
Special effects designer, and excerpts from the 1979 audio interview with director Brian Haskell. Oh, not Haskell. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Haskell from The Elder Scrolls. Shivering Isles. Byron Haskin. I'm sorry.
Byron Haskin. Okay.
Brian Haskin. Well, Byron Haskin also directed, of course, War of the Worlds. But yeah, and this one actually comes with a booklet. So, it's kind of rare, like for these newer ones.
Oh, yeah.
But this actually has a booklet with it.
How thick is the booklet? Do they have 10 pages in it, or 20?
Oh, no. Look.
More?
Wait a minute. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's thick. It's probably 30 pages.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it says 13, but...
Looks thick.
It's not like it's not like a leaflet or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit there. Yeah. I can tell by the thickness of it.
It's an actual book.
Mm-hmm. Well, that looks good. I should pick that up. I don't know why I haven't. It's
a good one, and you can see there's let's see, I think War of the Worlds was 59. This was 64. Yeah. Okay, so you can see the inspiration from the ships. There's a part where you don't see an image of it, but there are ships that kind of hover over. There's a part, they're shooting lasers. It's like a war thing going on, and it's just reminiscent of War of the Worlds, how the ships are. And it's quite nice.
I love the cover on it.
No, yes. You can actually watch this on Netflix as well.
Okay, I should probably do that. Yeah, I have Netflix.
Yeah,
and I oftentimes don't get out there. One of the ones I just bought from Roger is Antichrist.
Okay, that's a good one.
Which is out there on Netflix. Willem Dafoe.
And I think Charlotte Gainsbourg, and I forgot. I think the director.
That's correct.
Hold on, the director is hold on.
I know who it is.
Hold on, don't tell me. It is. Hold on, I have to remember. It is. Hold on. It is directed by Von Trier. Lars von Trier.
Lars von Trier.
That's it.
Yeah, I've got a couple of his movies, but yeah, he that's one of his better ones, I guess. I haven't seen it. Yes. I know the basic plot. A couple has their young son die, and they go off to a cabin in the woods to kind of mourn and heal.
How he died? You saw it already?
No, I just know that he dies, and I know that they go off into a cabin to heal, and I know basically how it ends, but I don't know. I don't know the build up and everything else. But
there are scenes. I better not spoil it, but just brace yourself for let's just say scissors.
Scissors. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, and obviously it's an effect, it's a special effect that they do there somehow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. There's that movie and the other movie I own that is. Salo.
Salo. 180 Days of Sodom.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I own that. I picked it up for like $10.
I don't know what you call it, but when they reel out, it's like a metal dome, and when you put it, there's food. You know what I'm talking about? How do you those fancy restaurants, like a metal silver dome, and then you grab the
theirs is
all shit.
Yeah,
it's all shit. They're eating it.
Yeah, and obviously it's not really, but still.
No, it looked real. Yeah, it's not real. But at the end, what they do.
Yeah, I have not watched it yet.
Torture. Oh,
I own it, and I don't. It's one of the 20 I haven't watched because it's one of those things. Like, do I really want to watch it? I mean, I
Yeah.
will, because I mean I bought it for, and they say that everybody should watch that.
Everyone should watch it. Yeah.
Well,
Indeed.
any
It's not a great film or nothing. It's not really a good film, but it is one that you should see just to
yeah.
kind of it's very interesting
Yeah.
to check out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That it's interesting to check out, and it was influential. I mean that it was made by Paolo Pasolini,
Yes,
who's
that's
a pretty famous and influential director in the world of directing. So
it's no how can I put this? I guess it's no like Third Man. It's
Right.
no the Third Man or anything
Right.
like that.
How do I do this? It seems like there's a way to do this. So there used to be a way to do this that I could change this thing.
I know what you're trying to do. Oh, flip it.
Oh, I know. I can do it like this. I can do this.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you're doing Overwatch right now.
Yeah, I just started up while we were sitting here, but
Okay.
that's kind of the backstory.
Yes.
There's a little bit of the backstory that they tell you when you first start the game up.
Yeah.
There's the Overwatch group. There's the global service.
Wow, this comes out great. I could see everything.
So join Overwatch today. This is Winston.
Yeah, the monkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think when you showed us the back of that Funko Pop, he was like one of the bigger ones.
He is. Yeah, they just sent me one of him.
Okay.
Because I have two. I bought one. They were like $15. I bought the larger
You bought
one.
them, or they're giving you free?
No, they gave me one for free, but I had already purchased it for 15. So now I got two, but that's okay. I mean, I'll probably give one to one of the boys or something. But yeah, they gave me that, which was nice of them to give me something.
No, that's good. Yeah, because you know you're a fan and everything, and
yeah,
I think
they sent me that.
The Overwatch thing. Yeah.
They sent me a couple pairs of sunglasses that are like collectible, and they sent me a like this little button that has the Overwatch symbol on it. But there's a lot of the characters right here, real quick.
Hanzo.
It was Hanzo.
Who's the nerd girl with the glasses? She's kind of cute, actually.
That's May.
Okay. That's May. Okay, that's the one that goes in the mech, right?
No, May is
Oh, the sniper with the proximity thing, right?
No, May is.
Okay.
I'll show you real quick.
Okay.
So I was around this thing. I'll show you. See here. I'll set this up where it's even. Hopefully, hold on. Let me get this where I can be more comfortable, and I'll aim it better.
Oh, okay.
All right. I had to move the. It's on a tripod, so I had to fix that for a second here.
Nice. Spider-Man against Mysterio.
Yeah. You see that?
Okay. Spider-Man against the Goblin. I think I remember that issue.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. Now I've got up above. I got your boy up above here. Hold on, I'll show you. If I can move this thing here. From the right there, above Spider-Man with the Goblin, there's your boy Captain America.
Yeah. I see Black Panther. I see Ant-Man or Giant Man. Is that
Giant Man? Thor, Submariner,
Thor.
And
Wasp?
There might be Wasp. Well, Wasp is near the Shield. I don't know if you can see Wasp right near the Shield. I don't know who the other one is.
Oh,
There's another
Wasp.
person
Okay,
there.
I see.
Wasp, Wasp is up near the Shield. That's pretty cool there. I love those things.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here, I'll show you May. May is. See, can I zoom in on this at all? I wonder if I cannot.
Chicka bay. Rasa, rai.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
You ever seen Nell with Jodie Foster?
I have not.
My is my. Yeah, watch that one. It's a good one. And what's his name? Hold on here. The guy from The Gray and who played Qui-Gon Jinn. Hold on. His name is Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, Liam Neeson. Yeah.
He was in there as well, along with his now deceased wife.
Natasha Richardson.
Yeah, she's in
gorgeous girl.
Gorgeous woman. There's a good movie called Nell. Nell. Check it out.
Do you hear the music there?
Actually, I hear nothing. Oh, now you do. Yeah.
All right. So I'll show you on the practice range. I'll show you May. She is one of the. Let's see. Hanzo and Genji. Hanzo and Genji are both from Japan, but I think May is from China, if I'm not mistaken. She's an interesting character. I'll show you what she looks like here. Her remote.
This comes out great, even like this.
You see, that's her. I don't know if you got a good look at her. I'll do it one more time.
Just like a Mr. Freeze or something.
Yeah. So
Mrs.
watch. So
Freeze.
she's cool. So she comes out here. I like her. So for one thing she can do is shoot these projectiles. They're ice projectiles. You may be able to tell when it comes out of the gun. It's like a. Can you see them? They're like icicles.
Yeah, I like that.
Like hard icicles.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing she'll
like
do.
shards.
Here's the other thing. Watch this now. She's pretty cool like this. So let's say I don't know if we're gonna be able to master this, but let's say I want to get up there. Right now, watch this.
Oh.
No, but watch this.
Wall, and probably grows.
No, I'm on top of the wall. So now I can. So
I like that.
So she can now. So what she can do is she can see all the ice chunks. The thing she can do though is, let's say I'll go over here where there's some guys moving. So she shoots those ice chunks. The other thing she can do though is shoot this. Is do this.
Oh, and
She can freeze somebody, and then once you freeze them, then you kill them. You freeze them first. You freeze them like this, right? So they try to run away with you, then you kill them with one shot.
Yeah.
Well, I missed the shot, but here it is. You freeze them and kill them with one shot.
I just recently got a gun in Fallout 4 called the Cryolator, and it does like
same kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if I want to trap this guy in, I trap these guys in, bang, and now they can't get past.
I like that, but it takes some time. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
To get around and.
So yeah, so she's kind of cool, and I think that wall is cool because you can lift yourself up, but it's very frustrating. So now I'm on the top of the wall, which I think is really cool.
I like that.
So you get yourself to higher places. Then now she's taking a lot of damage, like say she's in here and she's getting shot with this person right here, right? It's like ow, 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 ow. So my damage is going down. Let's see. It's at see where it's at 226, or where her character's face is.
Yeah.
See, it's going down.
Yeah.
I hit this button right here, bang! I heal myself.
You're like in an ice cocoon, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
And then I throw up a wall so they can't hit me. Then I go around.
I like that.
Kill them. It's kind of cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
And this is the headshot person you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was someone. Okay, so this was someone.
So the other thing she can do, her ultimate is up. See, it looks like a little snowflake down there. It was counting up from 100, from 1 to 100. The other thing, she throws this thing down like this. Watch this. She makes a blizzard, and she freezes anybody who's in that little blizzard area.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But you're able to go in there, right?
Oh yeah, or my teammates can.
Okay.
But the other team cannot, so it doesn't affect my team.
Okay.
So yeah, freezing people is really cool.
What is this right now? Like a training session thing?
Yeah, it's in a little training zone.
Okay.
So you can go into, like, you can go back up here where the little cross is, and now I can trade out.
I remember that.
Yeah, it heals you, and then you can also like choose any of the 22 characters you want. Like I keep talking about Hanzo, but Hanzo to me is really cool because once you get the idea of how to aim him, like, okay, see that guy way down there? Oh, he just got killed. Hold on, let me wait till he gets spawned again. So I'll draw my bow, and when he comes up here again, when he gets built, okay, I'm right above his head, like about maybe that high. I hit him. The other guy, but you get good. You aim just above his head, and you hit him with one shot.
Yes, because of the gravity, you know.
It does drop it. Yeah, it falls a little bit.
It goes quick, but you don't see it because it's going so fast. It drops off a little bit.
Yeah. See, I'm hitting that guy in the head. I know. You see the 3 dots that are here, the big one so the big one is that's where it's gonna go, but it's gonna drop. So I'm gonna be about maybe not quite that high. Be about there. Yeah, got it right in the head.
Yes.
So I'm getting. The other thing you can do with this guy is I can hit this. I hit one of my buttons. See that little blue that's there now?
Yeah.
See the blue that's now I aim at the feet of somebody.
Yeah.
When I aim at their feet, it scatters.
Scatters. Yep. It's a scatter shot. Yep.
And so I can hit somebody that way too. But I've gotten pretty good with Hanzo. And then his ultimate, kind of like when I get a whole bunch of people like this, I aim it like this, and I do this.
Oh.
I got 2 people. Eliminate 2 of them. If you line it up right, though, I've gotten 4. I've killed 4 at a time with that. So I've gotten pretty good with Hanzo. I can kill people from pretty far away.
Let me ask you. You know, when Skyrim Special Edition comes, it drops on the 30th. 30th?
Yes.
Yeah. 30th, 31st. I can't remember. October 30th.
That's for PC.
Get that? Well, everything. PC, X1.
Oh, maybe. Maybe
I highly recommend.
The game I'm really looking for is I'm really looking forward to Battlefield 1.
Okay.
You seen that?
Battlefield 1, is that a Star Wars thing?
No, it's World War 1. They're going to have like the old like Snoopy and the Red Baron, those kind of planes.
The Red Baron, yeah.
It's got tanks. It was the first war that had tanks. So you've got tanks, but you've also got guys on horseback.
Oh.
Google that. There's a beta coming out at the end of this month for the Xbox. I signed up for it. And maybe for PC too. But I get a free code that I can try it out for like a week.
What's the name of the game? Battlefield 1?
Battlefield 1. Battlefront is the Star Wars game you might be thinking.
Yeah, okay.
Battlefield is it. Watch, I'm going to get 4 guys right here, Sam. There's these 3 in a row right here, and then there's a guy on the other side of the wall. So once this guy comes back, I'm going to line up and get all 4 of them. Come on back. Here we go. I'll get all 4 with my special.
Is it Battlefield 1 going to be for... Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a tunnel. It's like a cold thing that just kind of... like a tunnel of cold or something.
No, it's a wolf.
Oh, it's a wolf? Or I didn't... It's
a wolf.
Okay, it's a wolf. It was moving, going forward.
Yeah, it does. It does. But it is actually a wolf.
It's a wolf. Okay. Let me ask you, with the Battlefield 1, is that also for PC?
I believe it is. I'm not positive.
Okay.
I think it would be, though.
Okay.
Yeah, check that one out. That looks... Up to 64 players can play online at once.
Oh.
So you can take different teams and... the thing that's coming out here at the end of the month is going to be in the Sahara Desert, and it's going to be you can try it out, but it's all these different guys. So, yeah, Hanzo's fun to play.
Hey,
Hanzo, I'm having the most fun with Hanzo right now, but
don't forget to extract this hangout right here and put it on your channel.
I can definitely do that
as well. Yeah.
Here's Widowmaker. I got a new skin for her. She is French. So here's what she looks like.
She's French. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll do this again so you can get a better look. She's turned the wrong way. She's blowing a kiss, basically.
Yeah, I noticed that. Now, she's French, but is she human?
I don't know what the hell she is.
Because she's blue.
She's something. She's blue. Yeah, she's blue. So here's this one. So this one is... This is a bullet. So it's directly onto the head.
Yeah.
She's a sniper, so I line right to the head, and one shot kills. But these bots are standing still, so it's not that hard to get a one-shot kill for me. Put it on their head and they're dead. But one shot is all you need, and you can shoot pretty far with her. The other thing she does is she can. I think I showed you her before. That's the proximity thing, but she can also do like a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
She climbs up on the ledge.
She's
very cool.
A tip about sniping, I guess this is kind of in general for all kind of games that have a sniping, like Fallout, is to be kind of patient. You have to kind of sit.
Yeah,
it's like a sticker. You have to sit and literally wait.
You're exactly right.
Maybe a little different for players, but
she's also got a machine gun for close proximity shots. So same thing. The head is always better.
Mm.
But of course, the head is always the best if I can hit him. I'm missing him. Why? I hit him both times.
I made a robot.
Oh, you know why? That's a friendly one. That's not my enemy.
Okay.
I can't kill him.
See how it's got like thrusters? Like it doesn't have legs, that robot. It just has a rocket thing. I created a robot like that because in Automatron you build your own robot, and you can have legs or wheels or whatever you want. And I gave it that thruster thing because it has greater mobility, although not as strong. Cannot carry as much stuff. But yeah.
So she's a lot of fun. This one's a lot of fun to play. But I'm not good at her in a game because people don't. Here they're very predictable where they're going to go next.
Yeah.
So you have but in a game they're not. So it's kind of they're like those ones are moving. And even these guys I have trouble hitting.
You almost have to do when you're playing like a sniper character like this when in multiplayer is take advantage of when that character is taking time to kill or trying to hide behind something to ambush someone. That's what you'd have to. Those are the targets you kind of go for.
Maybe with a mouse it would be easier.
Mm.
But I can hit the body a lot. I'm going for the headshots. If I'm just trying to hit the body, it's a lot easier. I'm doing pretty good. So anyway, that's her. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. You just have so much fun with it, and there's so many different characters that all play differently. That,
I like that.
like I like to play this character Winston. the monkey.
Yes, the monkey.
So he looks like this.
Yeah, that's Grog. You know Grog?
Yes.
DC.
Yes, I do know Greg. So here, this guy can do stuff like this. He can jump.
Oh, he can jump. Yes, I like that.
And then he puts out this. You don't even have to be able to aim. You just have to be able to put it in the general direction. So
I like that. Oh, yes. If I could jump that high.
You put it on this guy.
Even if
just put it on it. Yeah.
Even if that jumping, I like. Yeah. Even if that jumping is the only power I have, I could be a superhero. I could still have my normal strength and whatever, but if I could jump like that, I'll be a superhero.
Then when I can't show it to you, but other characters will be able to see it when you do it. So you just kind of follow him along. Now here I have my special. The special, he turns into like this raging. His eyes get red. He turns all red. You'll be able to see a little of it. Like see how he is now. His gun goes away, and now he just sits here and hits people, and he just like dismantles them. He can still jump. I jump over here and kill a couple people. I kill them all. Then I go back to my gun. Special lasts about 6 seconds, and you go back to your gun. So he's really cool.
That's the special. Okay, that's the build-up thing, right?
Yeah, that's your special.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody's cool. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Oh, Reaper. Reaper's cool because he can do a couple things.
After this guy, because it's like 4 o'clock now.
Yeah, we'll call it a thing. Yeah.
I haven't eaten all day. I drank coffee. But...
Oh, I just came back from Wendy's. We stopped on the way home from.
Okay.
So here's it. See those balls right there? I can suck those. If I'm low on life, I can suck those up. And they'll add to my life.
Ah, okay.
I'll show you what else he can teleport. So he.
Oh, this is the guy that teleports?
Yeah. See the little black thing there? See the black thing in the distance there? See the black thing right over that robot's head? Yep. I can teleport right to there. Watch now. I'll go right to there above his head.
Guy.
So now I'm above him. So now he don't even know I'm there. If he was a character, like Nightcrawler. The thing he can do is you'll see that my guns will like sort of fade away a little bit. Watch this. See how I'm like a mist?
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm for that like 4 seconds I can travel, and nobody can hit me. I'm like I'm just like a ghost or whatever.
I like how he discards his guns after like after certain.
Yeah, what he's done, like he just throws them on the ground, like watch.
Yeah.
And then they sit till they dissolve.
Yeah, I like that.
There's another character that when you're on his team and like you're in the spawning point before the game, like an area like this in this shelter, he says, "You weren't given those guns to throw them around like that." They'll like have interactions with each other, and then this guy might say something back like, "I don't have to listen to you." His voice is kind of spooky. In fact, here's his voice. Here's his voice line. Right here.
If it lives, I can kill it.
Did you hear that?
If it
lives, I can kill it. If it lives, I can kill it.
Almost like a Clint Eastwood type kind of, I guess, voice or something.
Yeah, it's definitely a gravelly, deep, scary voice. All right, man. Well, I know you got to go eat, so that's cool. And
this was awesome. Yeah, hell yes. I'm so glad that we finally got on another hangout after all these months. Yes.
It's been months and months. All right, Sam. Good talking to you. Good seeing you. Go eat something, and I'll see you again.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay. So
take care.
Take care. You too.